to why Guinness said that it couldn't be a kind of, world's tallest waterfall. Well, the Venezuela one is like 2,400 feet, I think it is, Angel Falls. This one is about 30. Pretty cool. I mean, you got that up here, a lot of pools that breaks down about 24 to 25 steps. And then out here on the left, you can actually see all these little pools that it breaks down to. You can see them on the right-hand side too. On the top here is a swamp, actually, a spring-fed swamp. There's quite a few swamps out here on Kauai. The biggest one is Alakai, which is the world's highest swamp in elevation.
So did you say swamp?
Yeah.
Where did the water come from? The spring?
Springs, yeah, just basically springs. They're all freshwater springs. And of course, you know, the rain helps it out a lot. Right now, we just crossed over into the Hanalei Valley, the Hanalei River at the bottom. Now, folks, quite possibly back here is the greenest area on the island. That's because it does sit next to the wettest spot on Earth. Located up on the back corner of this valley here is Mount Waimea. The wettest spot on Earth. It receives an average annual rainfall of approximately 450 plus inches of rain. Now, mind you guys, there were places in the world that did receive maybe a little more rainfall than this, but none of them could actually average 450 plus inches of rain. So back here, folks, from time to time, when we do have heavy downpours, hundreds of waterfalls back here, but only some of them consistently flow year-round, like Pecoa there. That's a regular. Looks like that almost every single day. Whereas most of the waterfalls around here will dry up after a while.
That before there was a Clark Kent, there was a Hawaiian Superman. He fished out the island magical. There would have been more, somebody look.
So, what do you guys think about the Hanalei Valley? Beautiful, huh? Looks just like home, doesn't it? Everybody seems to always laugh every time I say that.
Hey, Donna, what's the average annual rainfall here? How many inches?
Within the valley or on the highest peak? Because the highest peak, it'll average 450, 445 to 452 inches or so annually. And they count rain, you know, whether it's a misty rain or a heavy downpour, it's still rain. They have rain gauges up on the top and within the crater itself, which we're going to go and play around in real soon.
How is the electricity generated around here?
How high is the electricity?
How is the electricity generated around here? Is
Oh.
hydroelectric generated?
No, there's only, you know what's funny is there's only, okay, like you got the wettest spot on Earth around here, right? There's only a handful of hydro plants around here, and they don't produce that much electricity. Majority of the electricity is over on the west side in Hanalei. You got the main power plant over there that burns, it's a diesel burning generator and an oil burning generator, and they actually have a steam burning generator, or steam run generator, old school stuff. And then out here in Lake Hui, when we're going back into the airport, you can actually see another power plant. That's the newest one they built after the sugar plantations shut down around here. And that one burns a really highly volatile fuel. I forgot what the name of the fuel is, but it burns so hot that it burns super clean. I mean, literally, if you change the temperature of the fuel just a little, it'll ignite. That's how volatile the fuel is. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to show you guys a volcano that started the whole island now, the Waimea Crater. Now, folks, Mount Waimea here. It was said to be approximately 13,000 feet in elevation at one time. And what happened back here was a massive eruption, big like Mount St. Helens over in Washington State, where the volcano blew out the side of the wall. Well, they said the same thing happened here, only this one sank the island down just a little, and it also cut off lava to the west side of the island. So all those things, they say, help create the Waimea Canyon and shape the Napali Coast as it looks today. So basically, when the volcano blew out this side of the wall, as you can see, this is the blowout and a landslide right here. The middle of that is a volcano. It redirected all the lava flow out towards the east side of the island, so it pretty much restricted lava flow on the west side. Only a few lava tubes are spilling out onto the west side of the island. So, you know, you get erosion. And apparently, from what I read, was Waimea Canyon, there was a little fault line, a really small one that cracked open when you had the big explosion here. So that also aided in eroding away the canyon the way it did. So just past this opening is the middle of an extinct volcano. The backside, the black area, is the lava tube that welded itself shut after a while. And you can see the upside of it now. So basically, all these volcanoes on the island, which there was about, maybe about 4 of them or so. This is the main one. But they're all what they call dome shield volcanoes, kind of like the one in Mount Fuji. So it kind of looked like that, kind of, sort of. A little more rounder, though. So at one time, Kauai actually looked like a dome. Until there was some kind of a blowout.
So when was that? How many years ago?
Millions, man. I don't know what the exact number is, but I would say maybe about a couple million years, maybe 2.5 million years ago. Because I've honestly, when the Marquesians came here, or even the Tahitians, I never read any stories about any active volcanoes on the island. So that was within 600 AD or so. So the blowout had to happen way, way before then. The only volcano that was quite possibly active at the time was the volcano of Kilauea or Haleakala over in Maui, which is still active till today. Well, looks like only this side of the island is going to get rain. Told you. So, what do you guys think about the crater? Pretty amazing, huh? Yeah. Now out here, folks, everything you see in front of us, to the left and to the right, it was all one sugar fields, almost up to the base of the mountain. Now, the sugar industry around here, it started going downhill in production and sales around the late 80s, early 90s, so around the early 2000s.